Alright. We're back. Let's get right into it. Mass Effect 2. So yeah, this is most definitely going to be the finale of Mass Effect 2, since we have done every other thing possible. It's the Arrival DLC. I think one of the better DLCs. Well, every DLC is mostly peak in Mass Effect. I think. Oh, don't do that. Do not do that. Mass Effect, show yourself. Arg. Does not want to show itself, I see. Give it a sec. There we go. Alright. Feed the fish. But yeah, really not that much left to do. Other than just do Arrival.
No messages for you, Commander. How may I help you, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander. Mostly I feel I trust you implicitly. Anything else you'd like to talk?
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Yeah, not that much left to do, really. I don't think we can buy anything else. I think we bought as much as we can. The last one. Do you see how much palladium I have? Already over 500,000. Definitely well over 500,000 with iridium. This game does not let me forget it. Anything new, Joker?
Commander,
I assume everything is going well up here?
Edie and I are just enjoying the calm before the shitstorm, Commander.
Good for you. Alright.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Crazy that Joker actually went from calling it Machine to Edie. I think the same thing went with me, but then again, you're gonna deal with AI. Or rather, very technically savvy VIs. Let's see. Well, at least Morton looks like he's in a scientist outfit. Yeah, I like Tali's black and purple look. At least the Legion went from a white headlamp to a red one. Automaton! Anyway. I really don't like Miranda's bulky one. It looks like armor, that's great, but it just does not fit her aesthetically. And I like Grunt in blue, which Jacob had something besides black and yellow. I do like Thane's sunglasses, but they block his eyes, so we go with white. Same with most of the other ones. At least with Garrus, his suit isn't blown up. Alright. There's only one thing to do. Begin. An Eratot. Let's get started. It's the Arrival. We go by ourselves. That is it. What we have now is Squad Incendiary. Doesn't matter. We have Heavy Charge, Heavy Shockwave, which I believe Heavy Charge allows us to get our shields back at 100%. Shockwave. Destroyer is beautiful. More weapon damage instead of power increasement. Tungsten ammo is beautiful. Alright. But yeah, we are... What is that? 100, 75, 50, 25. So we're a little bit... Well, no. I wouldn't say 15% since that's 5 bars. Or is it 20? Okay, so we're a little over 20% of Renegade, but we are 100% Paragon. Either way. Definitely bringing the cane. And that's the loadout we get. Let's get started. Look at that rain graphic. I do believe the smartest thing, if I remember correctly from This DLC is to go in unannounced and not show ourselves. If I remember correctly. Well, that's just me. Bridge control? Can't get across. What the heck is that over there? Hold up. That's a Varen. Alright. Down we go instead of across.
They've seen us.
So that thing was chewing.
Varen. The Batarians must send their prisoners down here to die. I have to find Dr. Kenson now.
Okay. And I don't think there's any reason to go down. No, that's just dead end down there. And the Varen's gone. Yeah, I can see why they send... But there's only one Varen, as far as I can tell. Well... If they send here Varen down to... and their prisoners, it definitely doesn't go well for half of them. Something's killing Varen down here. We doing some spy trickery.
This place is run down, even for a prison.
Shut down that power. Oh, that's a waste of ammo.
Get the human in question.
Get your hands off me!
Oh, there's Kenson. Which means we have to shut down more power. Anything over here? Weapons, ammo. Can't go up. Okay. Well, let's see. Later. Well, that was a pain in the butt. Let's see, it's gonna activate that. Wonder if there's more this way. You know what? Let me see. Yeah, we want that. But I'm not sure if... Do we want to head this way? Ah, yeah. Locker. Technology.
This might be useful.
Well, that's 100% ammo capacity.
I hear humans are scurrying like vermin out in the asteroid belt. Is anywhere safe from them? We should arm a mission to flush them all out.
Huh. Okay. Well, there's only one thing to do. Oh, we're going backwards now. Yippee! Ah. Surprised they did that for the last DLC for heavy weapons. Once we're here, we're not even able to use it. I think most of the time, when people do this... New save. Yeah, we have to save Kenson. Let's see. Any weapon ammo anywhere? Been using the shotgun.
They wanted to slam an asteroid to the mass relay. Can they even do that? What difference does it make? We caught them.
Okay, so they're through that door. We do not want to get caught. Let me see. Well. Definitely don't want to get caught. So. You get.
You still got her down in the prison. I just kill her. Interrogating a human's a waste of time.
Okay. Well, he's not there anymore. We do not want to activate any alarms. We're trying to get in, get out. At least, for the most part. Try not to activate anything. Let me see. Could head down that way to get up there. I think that's the most unwise thing I could think of doing. Probably. Iridium at this end? Okay, we don't want to go that way. That'll just get them. So which way do we want to go? That way. Okay. Don't want to attract anything. Now, if I missed anything, great, but doesn't change what's happening.
Relays can't be damaged, much less destroyed. Those humans will do anything to destroy, I swear. We have to make this one an example to the others. We can't respond kindly to terrorists.
Okay, try not to attack him. We could listen to the personal log, but no thanks. Trying to be stealthy here. Ooh. There's a personal log. If we do attack anyone, it's not going to end well. We don't want to do that.
There's a shuttle incoming. Clear the hangar bay.
Okay.
I heard an artifact was found in that asteroid belt. Think the humans got it? If they did, they'd have swarmed in and put flags all over it.
Just what I need. Okay. So, crane control. I remember this. We do not want to get any of these Batarians knowing that we're here. That is bad. Okay, middle one. Aye. Okay. There we go. So what do we want to do? Lift that. Do we want to just lift it? Yeah, we want to lift it. All right. What? Okay. So what, we don't want to do that? We can go down, but that doesn't change much anything. What am I supposed to do with you? That's the only thing it can do, huh? Huh. Such an odd puzzle design. I think I get back up here. Yeah, I can. Let me see if there's anything. Okay, let me see if that's anything over there. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. What's this?
This looks interesting.
9 metagel? Alright. Forklift. Well, we just have to head down. And there should be... Aha! And more credits than I could hope for. Okay. Let's see. We have a security log.
Convoy intercepts paid off. We picked up a message to the Alliance coming from somewhere in the asteroid belt. We listened to the feed until we discovered an operation run by a human named Kenson, smuggling engine parts and guidance systems into the system from Omega. We intercepted Kenson's vessel and took her and her people into custody. Interrogation has produced nothing but frenzied rambling so far.
This doesn't feel like Batarians.
This one's apparently the mastermind. If she doesn't talk, kill her.
Okay, we don't want to fight them. Or activate that door, that's a bad thing. Oh, okay. Hold up. Reaper. That is a definitive Reaper. Oh. Okay, so we don't want to activate anything yet. Here we go.
Who are you? What are you doing?
Dr. Kenson, I'm Commander Shepard. I'm here to get you out.
Commander Shepard? I'd heard you were alive. Hackett must have received my message.
Well, we have to get it out.
We're not safe here. Can you walk?
Now we gotta fight through everything, I'm
fine.
sure.
Just give me a moment.
We have to go. Now.
If we can find a console, I can hack security. Make us an escape path.
Well, yep.
Then we'll find them. Go.
Oh!
Ready.
Well, dang. Guess we go the opposite way. I think we're getting an idea. So Kenson was getting parts to...
This is a cell block. There should be a security console here somewhere.
Security console. Down here. Maybe. Whoa. She only has the weapon. And she's not part of the squad, she has her own thing, so that's fun. Can't even fight here. Look away. Cool. Oh, they're coming down. Whoa!
No problem.
One down.
Got it.
That works. Mostly. I thought he was dead. Okay. Let's see. More ammo. I love the shotgun. Here we are. Security.
They know we're here. Keep them off me while I hack us a way out.
Cool. Hacking time.
Press the teams to cell block now.
This should be fun. You just guys have to get in here. Oh. Where are they at? You know... Oh, there they is. High flying. Have fun. Yeah, you ain't
Close
getting in
the
there.
door we came in through. Keep them out.
Well, that means I have to
Coming
head.
through that door in the back. Lock it down.
Done. Let me get it.
They're coming up from below.
Below. Oh, come on.
Other side. Go.
Done. What are they gonna do? Other side.
Unlocking all doors to the hangar. Still need more time.
Well, time for another one. Goodbye, prison guard. At least they have plentiful ammo.
Bringing down their orbital tracking network.
Mostly
Watch
plentiful.
the other side.
Other side. Oh, you mean over
More
there?
enemies on the elevators.
There they are. Well,
There's an elevator that leads up to the hangar. I'll bring it down to us. Almost done.
here we go. Oh, they're getting in. That'll work. Kenson, could you hurry it up?
That did it. Let's move.
They're coming through. I can feel that. Or not. They're coming over there. See any more ammo? Probably. Maybe? No. We're stuck here. All right.
Get to the hangar. Do not let them escape.
Sure.
Oh, one last thing. The hangar doors are hard locked. We'll have to get those open the old-fashioned way.
Leave that to me.
Heads up!
Oh, I hate when they don't give me a long time to get something to drink.
Disable system.
Come on.
No problem.
Do this nice and slow.
Got it.
Mostly nice and slow. Let me... That works.
Overloading.
How are you gonna...
Reach the target.
No problem.
Well... Give me ammo. There we go. That it? That seems like it. I'm checking though. One can never be too sure, but I think we're done. Alright, let's get in. Let's go. Ah. Well, that was an easy escape attempt. Not too bad.
Engaging autopilot. We should be well out of range before they get their security measures unscrambled.
Do you think they'll come after you?
I'm not taking any chances. Batarians don't take kindly to humans who plan to destroy their mass relays.
Excuse me?
The charges against you are true.
Well, to be fair, that's about half the story. My people and I were here investigating rumors of Reaper technology out in the fringes of this system.
I guess you found something.
We found proof that the Reapers will be arriving in this system. When they get here, they'll use its mass relay to travel throughout the galaxy. We call it the Alpha Relay. From here, the Reapers can invade anywhere in the galaxy.
So you decided to destroy it?
Exactly. Doing that would stop the Reapers' invasion. Even at FTL speeds, it'd be months or years before they got to the next relay. We came up with what we just called the Project. A plan to launch a nearby asteroid into the relay and destroy it before the Reapers could arrive. Of course, the resulting explosion would probably wipe out the system.
Well, that's theory, right? That's... How would you destroy them? You're sending a giant asteroid in there, but destroying the mass relay is the only way, right? There's no way.
I've always heard that mass relays are indestructible.
I've heard that too, but I think it's more that nobody's willing to find out what happens when one is destroyed. And, well, we plan to slam a small planet into the thing at very high speed. By our calculations, that's more than enough.
A small planet, nearly like an asteroid size? That's, How big is the explosion?
Why do you think destroying the mass relay would destroy the entire system?
Mass relays are the most powerful Mass Effect engines in the known galaxy. The energy released from a relay's destruction would probably resemble a supernova. This is a remote system, but just over 300,000 Batarians live on the colony where they held us. The explosion would undoubtedly kill them all.
So let me get this straight. You wouldn't... What I'm hearing is, if you destroy this mass relay, or in theory, you're saying you destroy it, over 300,000 or more, you just said on that remote, in that colony, on that planet, over 300,000 Batarians. I don't care if the Batarians end up being... They are not great. But come on. That, What are the logistics of this?
How did you plan to launch an asteroid into a mass relay?
Moving an asteroid just requires thrust and guidance, which are readily available in Omega's salvage yards. Get the right amount of power and a good VI to drive it, and you can pretty much just point and shoot.
Yeesh. Okay. But what is the project you've been working on?
Is the project still operational?
I imagine it is. We were one button press away from launch when the Batarians arrested me.
Speaking of that, how'd you get arrested?
How were you caught?
We've been smuggling Starship parts from Omega. Thrusters, guidance, and aftermarket ESO core. The Batarians thought that looked suspicious. A few days ago, I took a few of the men on a scouting trip, and the Batarians pounced on us. They never found our actual base.
So let's take that into account on everything that's just said right now. Kenson found Reaper technology that somehow specified that this mass relay is going to be used as a secondary relay for the Reapers to come through. But if we destroy it now, it could take them months or years, even at FTL speed, to get to and where from. But by destroying this mass relay, you destroy the entire system and/or sector of where the mass relay is. Because as she specified, it's almost like a small supernova going off, which tends to eat up anything within the vicinity in the system, or sector, whichever one it is. That's not great. That's bad. Oh, well, not only that, you're killing over... If you do not allow them to leave, you're killing over well over 300,000 just on that planet alone, but that doesn't mean the others don't have it as well. This entire scenario reminds me of Bring Down the Sky from Mass Effect 1, except we're not sending an asteroid into a Mass Effect field, or a Mass Effect relay in that original one. Balak, this is the exact opposite, again, or mostly the same. The only difference is from small-time, end-of-the-world thing to a literal destruction of a system and sector. Yeesh. Kenson, I'm gonna need more proof than what you say right now, though.
I still don't see how you learned about this supposed invasion.
The evidence came from what we call Object Rho, a Reaper artifact we discovered among the asteroids near the relay itself. When we get back to Arcturus Station, I'll explain everything and provide copies of all our notes on the artifact.
So, tell me about the artifact.
What is a Reaper artifact doing on an asteroid?
We don't know, or even what its purpose is. Some things are just too old or large to comprehend. Even a Reaper thousands of years dead contains power. Their artifacts are worthy of study, regardless of their purpose.
Okay. Don't you have it? Wouldn't a Reaper artifact cause indoctrination, though?
If you're working near a Reaper artifact, how have you avoided indoctrination?
We've been very careful. We know what we're dealing with. You're not speaking to a child, Shepard. I saw what Sovereign did at the Citadel. Trust me, I know what's at stake.
You have proof of the invasion, then.
How exactly does a Reaper artifact give you proof of an impending invasion?
It showed me visions of the Reaper's arrival. Much like your Prothean beacon, I imagine. The Reapers are coming, Commander. That much I know for certain.
So let me get this straight. You have a Reaper artifact, which we already dealt with one, I think, was it last stream? Probably last stream. Where, what's the stream for? Either way, we dealt with what a Reaper artifact does. And unfortunately, it changed all the people in that stinking thing into mindless husks. How are you telling me that you're not indoctrinated when when you're even in the vicinity of anything Reaper related, you'd be indoctrinated slowly if it needed you? As far as I can tell, this Reaper artifact probably is just giving you a slow burn of indoctrination, if you haven't already been indoctrinated. Kenson, I do not like where this is going, but I have to see the proof.
The stakes are too high. If you were willing to destroy a whole system over this, I want to see your proof.
I guess I can't argue with that. Give me a moment. Kenson to Project Base.
Good to hear your voice, Doctor. You coming home?
Affirmative. And I've got Commander Shepard with me.
Shepard? Really?
Tidy up the lab. The Commander needs to confirm the artifact.
Right. I'll get everything set up for your arrival. Project Base out.
All set. Just sit back and relax. We'll be there in no time.
I don't like it. I do not like it. That is about the size of a small... That is a very big asteroid. That's not a tiny planet. That's an asteroid the size of a planet. Probably almost half the size of Pluto, most likely. Wouldn't be surprised. Okay. Well, we're on the base.
Here we are. Welcome to Project Base.
What's this?
That's our countdown to arrival. When that gets to 0, the Reapers will have come. Just over 2 days and counting. Puts things in perspective, doesn't it?
You know, we could sit here for 2 days. See if that's actually 100% correct. I don't know if the development team actually went with that, but Are you sure that's right?
How do you know that's an accurate countdown?
It is. The artifact has been giving off pulses at definite intervals since we found it. The intervals have been decreasing at a steady rate. The artifact is reacting to the Reaper's proximity. In just over 48 hours, the pulses will become constant, and the Reapers will be here.
While we've been talking, yes, the countdown is accurate, by the way. So, we're running out of time, though, if that's the case.
You're saying the Reapers could be at Earth in 2 days? There's no time to waste.
Then let's show you that proof. That door exits the hangar. The artifact is in our central lab area.
Let's see. Shipping records. Collect that. Object row. I see palladium. Gimme. Anything else here? Okay. So, yeah. That countdown is... an extra 2 days on arrival's base. That'd be hilarious. Okay, object row basically specifies that object row is a... Let's see. 127 Golgaloth asteroid. But hey, Fonzie. How's it going? Let's see. Nothing good there. And the Alpha Relay. All because of the, Reapers. Hold up. Okay, so while we were in the pause menu, it literally does pause the countdown. But that is an interesting way to extend this entire thing into 2 extra days. But even then, I'd have only like 3 hours left. 100 credits. Alright. Let's go.
Go through the door at the end of that corridor to your left.
Can I go right? Palm Tower. Okay, so they're blocked off. I don't like this. Ah, one of those lazy days. Well, I hope this actually...
So what would it take to get the project back up and running?
Everything was in place when we were arrested. It wasn't a question of could we, but should we.
What do you mean,
What
should?
alternative do we have?
The Reapers will reach this system, regardless. But the Alpha Relay is their shortcut to the rest of the galaxy. If you want to keep the Reapers at bay, this relay must be destroyed.
I'm sorry. You went from could to should real quick. I don't like Kenson right now. She's really giving me the oddball vibes, and half of this place is just not... This is bad. And I don't mean bad in the way that it's, bad as in we are literally in the worst possible spot. So are you going to tell them to evacuate then, if that's the case?
We have to get the project running again. It's probably the only chance we have.
One sec. Let me get the door.
That thing is in the middle of everywhere. That's not safe.
Commander Shepard, I give you Object Row.
You have the Reaper artifact just sitting here? Out in the open?
When we found it, it showed me a vision of the Reaper's arrival.
Kenson, this is not good.
Give it a moment, Shepard. It'll give you the proof you need.
I don't trust it. I do not trust this. Worth a dang. I knew I shouldn't have trusted it. I don't.
I can't let you start the project, Shepard. I can't let you stop the arrival.
I swear, I knew it.
Take him down!
Take me down? Seriously, am I that bad of a shot? Never mind.
Let's go!
Fight for my life. Ooh. Well, yep. I don't lose, but I get knocked down, so... If I had finished that, I would probably get something of EXP or something, but I don't. And we just get knocked down. What would have happened is, I knew it.
Take him to the med bay and patch him up. We want Shepard alive.
Well, that was a bummer. I couldn't even use my power because the stupid Reaper artifact messed up my abilities.
Like Shepard was waking up a moment ago. But it could be a glitch in the system. No glitch. The sedatives aren't working. Security!
Okay. Smug. Is that right? A scientist, huh? So what would have happened is if we had actually survived for as long, we'd still get the same outcome regardless of what it is. Which stinks, but you're either going to survive long enough and get I think a unique way of getting through it. I've done it before where I've survived long enough, but we aren't going to do that. Unless I want to. I could. Nah.
The project is almost complete. I thought I'd feel a sense of accomplishment, but instead, I feel dread. I can't help but think we're doing something terrible.
Okay. You were right, Kenson.
Step away from the terminal. Security, I need backup in the med bay. Engaging
Robot control. Assuming control. Well, I guess I get to do this again. We have a ton of mechs.
Alert. Offline. Requesting assistance.
Well, this is already taking more time than I'd like.
Excuse me, impact event. Excuse me.
Go down.
Critical system damage.
Sadly, these robots do not move fast. This it? Well, that happened.
Shepard's escaped. All available personnel to the medical wing. Do not let him activate the project.
Activate the project, huh? Well, I'm taking what I get. Back in armor.
Not much time. I have to get this asteroid moving and get the hell
We
out.
were knocked out for nearly 2 days, 2 hours. I hate it here. What's this? A data pad? Let's read.
Shepard has been sedated constantly for 2 days now. We've had to increase each dosage. It seemed like Shepard was waking up a moment ago, but it could be a glitch in the system. No glitch. The sedatives aren't working.
Yep. Well, that answers that question. Anything over here? Salvage those parts. Now we gotta run. They put a literal countdown. Where's the countdown? Right there. We spent 3 minutes of that. Huh.
When it's silent, when there's no one else around, I can hear it. Whispers in the back of my mind. I can't tell what they're saying.
Okay.
I talked to Dr. Kenson about it, and she seemed out hell is going on?
Indoctrination. That's what's going on, sadly. Hate it. Okay, time to get through. Not that bad. I don't think it would have mattered in the end, sadly. Not as much.
Shepard's past them. All personnel, get in there.
Personnel, huh? Anything else here? No, we gotta go. Well.
Secure the project control room. Do not let Shepard in there.
Initiating maximum security protocol.
Maximum. Okay. Take the hit.
Shepard's in the living quarters. Seal off project control.
Stop Shepard!
More money, but is it worth it? Not really. Not entirely, I should say. I always feel like Arrival is not... The only thing is, it's the finale of Mass Effect 2, quite literally. The reason you would leave Arrival last... and not get interrupted by them. The reason why people usually leave Arrival last is because there's actually 2 alternative ends, but they all lead to the same outcome to Mass Effect 3. Point is, Arrival is meant to be played after the main story. Because of whatever reason. Well, the reason is it leads to Mass Effect 3. Brain don't want to work right now. Ugh. That's why I wanted to leave it for last anyway. Flamethrowers? I have a Geth shotgun. What's a flamethrower gonna do at far range, good sir? Not a lot. Well, they blocked that off. Anything else? Man. Project Guard, huh? Project gone. Well, there's that. We had a research log somewhere? Where? Let me see. There was a research... Oh, right here.
Kenson's acting strange lately. Like she doesn't care about the project anymore. And I know I'm not the only one having those dreams.
Dreams, huh?
The Reapers are coming, she says. But I'm not sure if I'm hearing fear or hope in her voice.
I'm hearing... indoctrination. Again. I mean, we kind of learned how indoctrination works in Mass Effect 1. Up. Well, that went. Hey, hey, Cat Overlord. Sup's up. All right. Well, that's a pain in the butt. He ain't getting through. There we go.
Stop, Dr.
She's out. Stay over here. Got no shields? How about 100%? Cool. That works. Was there element 0 around here? Ah. Over there, huh? Any more... Ah, research log. Play.
The longer we're here, the more I'm convinced that the project must be stopped. We simply don't know enough about what the Reapers want. It's foolish to assume that the Reapers mean doom for the galaxy. Legends say they've come through before, and yet life continues, doesn't it?
I'm gonna stop her there for a second. That's the most dumbest thing I have heard. Ah, legends say that the Reapers came before and life finds a way. Because they allowed it. They let you rise up every 50,000 years and then you basically get wiped out. That's how the Reapers work. So dumb. Okay.
Shepard's heading for Project Control. Get in there, now.
Yes, my shield.
Come on. That's probably the case, Fonzie. Wouldn't put it past it.
Thanks, Shepard!
Ah, not again. Well, at least that's padded time. Gets me time to watch what I'm doing. Watch my 6 and all that. Okay.
Shepard's heading for Project Control. Get in there, now.
Okay. But we can't waste too much time. They're gonna have to come through there, get in here. Back away. You guys are just gonna have to... Come on. Flamethrowers, huh? Killed in cold blood. Not really. They're all indoctrinated. What does it matter? Later, Pyro. You ain't getting back up. Okay. That's ridiculous. So we can do the engine control now, but I want to check every single spot I can. Let's see. Can't go down there, as far as I can tell. Any more ammo would be nice. I'm not seeing any ammo. That stinks. So we do have to activate that. Any other... logs? No. Okay. Use it.
Welcome to Project Control.
I want to activate the project.
Warning. Activating the project will result in an estimated 300 305,000 casualties. Do you wish to continue?
Well, there's your estimation of over 300,000 people. Yes.
Project activation in progress. Warning. Collision with mass relay is imminent. Begin evacuation procedures.
Okay, time to warn the Batarian colonies. I'm not gonna be against that.
Alert. All colonists living in the Bahak system. This is...
Shepard, no! Do you have any idea what you've done? You leave me no choice. If we can't stop this asteroid, it must be destroyed.
Tell me where to find Dr. Amanda Kenson.
Dr. Kenson is traveling to the reactor core module. An ESO core meltdown should do it. Because of you, everyone on this rock will be obliterated.
Not if I get to you first. I'm going in!
What? 1 minute 46. Man. Gonna have to give myself this. This thing's almost like a shotgun. Oh, hold up. Cool. Yeah, so now we have to stop Kenson from blowing up the entire asteroid so we can blow up the relay. There she is.
Don't try to stop me, Shepard. I have to do this.
You're wasting your time, Kenson.
I've already activated the project. We can still escape this rock.
There is no escape. There's no redemption for what you've done. I will die, never having seen the Reaper's blessings, and you will just die.
Damn it, Kenson.
That's not Kenson anymore. That is a Reaper. Indoctrination, or indoctrinatee, whatever the heck you want to call it.
Shepard is trapped. Keep him in there.
Well, you say I'm trapped in here, but I see no such thing. Let's see. Anything over here? Refined ESO, take it. Just cuz. Oh, what a pain in the butt. We gotta stop her real quick. Joy of joys. Up we go.
Safety protocols disengaged. Core temperature rising.
Taking heavy.
Just what I need. Cooling controls.
How do I stabilize the reactor core?
All automatic safety protocols have been overridden. To stabilize the reactor core, manually insert cooling rod A from this control station.
Easy
Manually
enough.
Insert cooling rod B from control station B.
Okay.
Doing so will stabilize the reactor core. Cooling rod A reinserted. Reactor cooling process has begun.
Okay.
Need more time. Get in there.
No ammo from that. So now we gotta go to Reactor B. Joy of joys. Don't you love Endgame? PDA, gimme.
Plasma venting aborted.
It's not like I need the... Okay, plasma venting aborted, so we have to go through. Anything in here? Don't want to be stuck in here when that happens.
Plasma venting in progress.
Whoa, 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 whoa! It's a good thing we only have like an hour 30 on this thing. I love the countdowns when they're stupid.
Hazard is in the maintenance area. Go!
Shields have failed.
Need shotgun ammo. Where's the ammo? Man, give me only 11 shots per... Ooh! Man, this is not the way to do it. One down. Headshot. Two shots left? Man. Cool.
Warning. Access to the reactor area is restricted.
There we go. Anything else in here? No. It's all straightforward.
This is Williams. I've got Shepard low in the maintenance area. Requesting backup.
Sorry, Williams. You ain't going nowhere.
Security log overridden.
Alright. Security lock overridden. Too late, huh? I like that they're still in their own set of mind, but at the same time, they're indoctrinated. There's no going back from that. There's coolant B, or PDA access. Alright. I could hear the guns going off in there, guys. Man. Look away.
Temperature approaching critical.
Approaching critical. Dang it. Hate it when we gotta stop indoctrination from happening, huh? He's out. Oh, come on. Should have gone slow. Yet it didn't let me. We've been spotted? You mean I've been spotted? Dang it. Okay. Hold off. I need you guys to come this way. Not happy with this. I am making more deaths in this entire DLC than I should. Arr. Oh! Get wrecked. Okay, bypass door time. There we are. Oh. Well, there's the Ezo. There's a wall safe. Get everything I can from here just cuz. And cooling too. I probably will. Down we go.
Step away from the reactor.
You've ruined everything. I can't hear the whispers anymore.
Turn around. Now!
You've taken them away from me. I will never see the Reaper's arrival. All you had to do was stay asleep. None of this had to happen.
Kenson, you don't have to do this. We can get off this asteroid.
No, we cannot.
We got knocked down again.
Warning, collision imminent.
Yeah, I'm thinking 30 minutes. We've been knocked out.
Collision imminent. Warning, collision imminent.
Oh, the collision is like in 8 minutes? No, not in like 30 minutes, probably.
Warning,
How long were we out for? Probably 30 minutes.
collision imminent. Warning, collision imminent.
Joker, this is Shepard. I need a pickup. Now.
Communication system damaged.
Damn it.
Evacuation protocols in effect. All personnel report to escape shuttles.
Where can I find an escape shuttle?
Take the lift from this room to the
Yeah,
external
30
access.
minutes left.
From there, proceed to
That's
the
what I call a
communication
final
system.
countdown.
The remaining escape shuttles will be located on the tower's landing pad.
I have to get to that comm tower and take a shuttle. It's my only chance.
Yeah. Try playing nice, guy. They still go out of their way. Okay, is there anything else in here? I don't think there is. Guess we're taking a shuttle. I mean, probably. Alright, time to go. Observation deck, can't go through. It's a 30-minute walk, we're doing it. If you ever call it the long walk, we're definitely going down the long walk. Except this time we have guns. Okay, we can come in here. Analysis data, give me that. Refined palladium. I want whatever is in here. Wall safe. Yeah, we do not have time, but I'm gonna get that. So we could have had some good, stuff before the end of the Reapers if we did this first, but that seems redundant now. Okay, down there. Yeah, we gotta go down there. Dang. Up, survey data, collect for 2100. Power cells, just money. Save again.
Normalizing pressure in airlock.
Yeah. Alright, we got the proximity. We gotta deal with these guys. Now. Time to run. Feel the power of the biotic. Okay, time for the cane. I've had it with this. Oh, time for the cane. I've had it with... I had time for the cane, huh? All right. Well, there's only one thing to do. Get Kane up and running and fire. I died again. Not by Kane, but by gunshot. I'm just making this longer than it has to be. I know it. Oh, come on. He's out. He'll be out soon. Yep. Time for the cane. Let's go. Would have killed him, but I keep dying to the gunfire. I gotta get rid of those. Probably could. Nothing says I can't. Gotta get rid of the excess fire, though. Okay, hold off for a sec. But we do not have time. We have proximity. Okay. The proximity is our countdown.
I have to get to the comm tower. Hope to Normandy's listening.
Down and out. But I ain't do... Okay. Get behind something. Well, that worked. Time to get to the comm tower, I hope. No one else here? Let's hope. There's the comm tower. I don't think there's anything else here. We do not have time. And yes, if you do not make it, it will blow up.
External comm channel open.
Shepard to Normandy. Joker, do you read me?
Ah, crud. Harbinger.
Shepard, you have become an annoyance.
Yippee!
You fight against inevitability, dust struggling against cosmic winds. This seems a victory to you. A star system sacrificed. But even now, your greatest civilizations are doomed.
A Reaper, aka probably the first Reaper. I wouldn't even understand how that works, but okay. The same Harbinger we've been fighting against collectors. Joy of joys. But I hate to tell you, we're not gonna go quietly.
Maybe you're right. Maybe we can't win this. But we'll fight you regardless. Just like we did Sovereign. Just like I'm doing now. However insignificant we might be. We will fight, we will sacrifice, and we will find a way. That's what humans do.
Know this as you die in vain. Your time will come. Your species will fall. Prepare yourselves for the arrival.
Commander Shepard, Normandy inbound for pickup.
Roger that.
Time to go. Gotta use the relay before it blows it up. Otherwise, that's gonna be really bad.
Get us out of here, Joker.
Yeah, we blew up an entire system. And we meet the man in himself in flesh. Good to know. Finally.
Huh. Looks like you've recovered.
Admiral Hackett.
Sounds like you went through hell down there. How are you feeling?
Fine. No more visions, if that's what you mean. I wasn't expecting to see you here.
You went out there as a favor to me. I decided to debrief you in person. That was before the mass relay exploded and destroyed an entire Batarian system. What the hell happened out there, Commander?
You tell me what you've heard first, Admiral.
Have you received any intel about what happened?
All I know is I sent you out there to break Amanda Kenson out of prison. And now an entire system is destroyed. I hope you could fill in the leap of logic between those two events.
I had no choice.
I confirmed Dr. Kenson's proof. The Reapers were coming, and destroying that relay was the only way to stop them. Kenson sedated me for almost 2 days. I started the engines with little more than an hour left. I tried to warn the Batarian colony, but time ran out.
The Batarians report no survivors from Aratat. At least you tried. And you believe the Reaper invasion really was a threat?
No doubt about it. We literally had minutes to spare.
I'm sure all the details are in your report. I won't lie to you, Shepard. The Batarians will want blood, and there's just enough evidence for a witch hunt. And we don't want war with the Batarians. Not with the Reapers at the galaxy's edge.
What are you saying?
You did what you did for the best of reasons, but there were more than 300,000 Batarians in that system. All dead.
What I did was saving a lot more.
They died to save trillions of lives. If I could have saved them, you bet your ass I would have.
You're preaching to the choir, Commander. If it were up to me, I'd give you a damn medal. Unfortunately, not everyone will see it that way.
So what do you suggest?
Evidence against you is shoddy at best. But at some point, you'll have to go to Earth and face the music. I can't stop it, but I can and will make them fight for it.
Well, this is the first we get to talk with actual Admiral Hackett. We only heard his voice in the first game, and we just barely talked to him, and halfway through that message he sent us about, Kenson, we got on the ship first and foremost. Either way, do you believe the Reaper invasion is a thing?
Is the Alliance prepared for a Reaper invasion?
That's hard to say. It took multiple fleets and the Destiny Ascension to bring Sovereign down, and that was just one Reaper. If the Reapers come in force, we're just not ready.
Right now we're not ready, but a few months, maybe? Probably a year? Kenson did say it would probably take like either several months or a couple years before anything happens, so we have time to prepare. How much that preparation is beyond me. But is there going to be any war with Batarians?
Is the Alliance concerned about the Batarians' response to this incident?
Very. The Batarians have been looking for an excuse to wage war on us since we showed up in the galaxy. If the Reapers invade, we need the galaxy to work together. If we're at war with the Batarians, the other races will be hesitant to give aid to either side.
Good question, Fonzie. I think the only person who would actually do that is Elusive Man and his resources. But since it's all for Cerberus, I can only suspect big fat if. So I didn't notice you came on here on a Cerberus vessel. You okay with that?
I didn't expect to see you aboard a Cerberus vessel.
I don't like Cerberus or the way they do things, but they brought you back to life, and they're actually doing something about the state of the galaxy. So for now, I can be friendly.
I mean, I literally wiped out over... Well, Shepard here wiped out over 300,000 lives. I'll just turn myself in. Why delay it?
I'll gladly stand trial once this mission is done.
Glad to see working with Cerberus hasn't stripped away your sense of honor. Do whatever you have to do out here. But when Earth calls, you make sure you're there with your dress blues on, ready to take the hit. In the meantime, you keep this. I don't need to see a report to know you did the right thing.
Yes, sir.
You've done a hell of a thing, Commander.
I hate that they took me out of my dress shoes for a Cerberus outfit. Well, that's the end of Arrival. Now our heavy ammo capacity is over 100%. Metagel is up to 9. Got more health. Anything else that's partially useless. Sadly.
How may I help you?
Is there anything I should know?
Anything else? I'll be here.
That is it for Arrival. There is no more assignments, side quests, anything of the sort, sadly. Two shots, finally. Still gonna get the final skin weave. And I know for a fact, how much? Okay, over 200,000. I can go buy those last, wherever those last, upgrades at again. No new messages. Gotta feed the fish first, though. But there is no more side quests, as far as I know. Just the final two upgrades. I think one from Citadel. And yes, if we actually go back into here, where we're at right now is in Seoul, which is where the start of Mass Effect 3 is actually going to take place on Earth. Not going to deny that. We will start on Mass Effect 3 at Earth. But I don't think it's necessary to go buy more stuff. Now that I think on it. I don't think a lot of stuff will transfer over. But the point is, that area right here, where we were to get Kenson out and all that, yeah, that's 100% gone. She did say it was like a, she did say it was like a, supernova going off. But, yeah. Not much else. And I thought that would take longer. This is the shortest thing I could say. Eat the fish again, just cuz. But no, there's really not that much left. Like, at all. Which means we get to view our trophies. Kill 100 enemies with melee attacks. Okay. Kill over 2,000. So we can look at the trophies. Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 with the same character, finish them. Paramore 3 is if we enkindle or rekindle a relationship in all 3 games, doesn't matter which. And if we complete all 3 games, we get Insanity 3, which I did look at the Steam percentage, only 5%. I've gotten Insanity 3. I think about 6% have gotten Insanity 2, and about 7.4 with Insanity 1. Welcome to Steam. Yep. Successfully shut down the Rogue VI in Project Overlord with the cane. We did that. And unlike Mass Effect 1, you don't get any extra stuff from these. Complete any research project, complete a mission discovered by scanning unexplored, visit 100% of the planets in an unexplored cluster, agent, warp barriers. We don't get anything extra just by doing these. Merciless. Make 20 enemies scream as they fall or are set on fire. Incinerate the armor of 25 enemies. Headhunter. Perform 30 headshots with any weapon. Okay. Big Game Hunter. Defeat the Thresher Maw. And I would say that's probably one of the hardest ones to do in this game. Not many... I say it's one of the hardest. It's probably one of the more annoying kinds. But I did it anyway. We got all the loyalty missions done. And the recruitments. Keep your team alive through the suicide mission. Hooray! We did all that. And against all odds, we survived that. It's crazy. Very elusive. Return to active duty. You basically get all of that. But it's crazy. So what do I think of Mass Effect 2 after all of that? Still as good as I remember the first time round. But without anything else extra, you don't have any reason to do anything. It stinks, but what are you gonna do? So, Mass Effect 3, we start on Earth. There's really not much else. We could go to... I think there's like one left in Ilum we can get the upgrade, but there's no major point. We could go to the Shadow Broker base. You know what? Let's hit the Shadow Broker base, see if there's any new videos and such, since we did finish a mission. Hooray. And anything else in between. Up. I'd need those extra 5 probes for no other reason. We have 100% on every sector, system area, blah, blah, blah. And now that I have over 100% of the cane or anything else, not much else to do at that point. Because there's nothing else to kill with the cane. I love how every time I come here it tells me I have the Shadow Broker ship. Okay. Success. Are now lost. Voting live. Blue listed. Failure. Blue Sun's whip up an advertising campaign to counter my bad press. Okay. Failure. Chemical warfare. Binary helix about civil inspection. And now we have 2. False prophets. Why not? And the Arbiter. I think we just have to leave and come back, though I'm not entirely sure. Let's go see. Anything surveyed? Nada. I think we've done everything we can. Anything else for delivery? Shotgun. Apparently I missed that one. And 2,500 iridium shipments. Well, more shotgun power that I don't need now. There's really not much else. A full extra 68% of damage. Yay. I think everything goes to 6 out of 6, if I'm right. Assault and the other one. Right? What's new in the videos?
Aria Talok, Omega.
Oh, this should be good. Play. I don't think... okay. Next one.
Emily Wong, Citadel.
What's Emily Wong doing? Nothing new.
Fred Mazai, Citadel.
Well, that happened expectantly. Jeez.
Donnell Udina, Citadel.
What you gonna do, Udina? Nothing new there.
Armando Bailey, Citadel.
What you doing? Nothing.
David Anderson, Citadel.
Well, Anderson is fighting whatever reason.
Praetor Gavorn, Omega.
Gavorn? Ha.
Khalisa bint Sinan al-Jilani, Citadel.
Oh? Damn. Ah, yes, spy on everyone. Well.
Keeper 20, Citadel.
Keeper 20? You scare me. What are you doing in this? Where the heck is this? What? That's so weird. Where is Keeper 20 in the Citadel? I don't remember there being a box. Okay.
Matriarch Atheta, Ilium.
Okay. Oh yeah, Theta literally has Krogan in her blood. What's next?
Erdnot Torsk, Tuchanka.
Torsk, what's he doing with a, Wow. Okay, testing weapons. That one apparently makes them explode.
Elias Kellum, Citadel.
Great, Kellum again.
Miranda Lawson and Jacob Taylor. Lazarus Research Station, ship now defunct.
Oh, this should be good. What's happening over here? Well, there's Jacob and, I couldn't understand it, but I'm trying to figure out what they said. I think that's probably one of the, comics or books before, Mass Effect 2 got released. I think like a few months before it got released. I think Dark Horse also worked on that, too. Funny. What's next?
Geth Platform number 2A93, alias Legion. Deactivated Reaper, Thorn System.
Huh. So we get to see Legion's side of things. How he got here. Okay, that's a cool shot. Oh, he just stopped and he feeds. Legion, I swear.
Garrus Vicarian, Omega.
Garrus? Oh. Cool. That's a good question, Fonzie. I have no idea.
Omega.
But I think we just have to leave and come back. Then we'll just have new stuff. Let's see. Don't need the music datapad to do anything else. But I kind of want to say that is mostly it. Man, and here I thought I'd be going longer with this. Ah. We can exit and probably return. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's like... Probably come back and see if I get anything new. But that means feeding the fish. So I feel like that's almost like... Probably not a mission. But I feel like it's a mission. I could be wrong. But who knows? There's really not much else to do once you've completed every single mission. Which stinks.
How may I help you, Commander?
Do you have a moment
I
to
always
talk?
have time for you, Commander. If any of the crew has...
Isn't that the type of task?
I have a degree in psychology. Yes.
We're lucky to have
Thank you.
someone...
What else would you like to know? But mostly I feel I trust you implicitly.
I might do more
now,
than catch you.
Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Okay. Guess we're not getting that Kelly, cabin meetup. Back to the Shadow Broker, see if we actually get anything. Still getting that Shadow Broker ship mail. I already have one. Why are you sending me like 3 already? Let's see if there's anything on here. No, we actually have to do missions. And since we don't have any missions left, we're not able to do anything. Sad. Alright. That stinks. This is probably one of the shorter streams I have had. Thought I'd have more, but Arrival's fun. Yeah. Mass Effect 2. Probably in everyone's book, the better, probably one of the good DLCs. If you were to compare it to, like, what is it? Mass Effect 1's Bring Down the Sky. I cannot talk with that roaring over my head, but I'll have it in the background over here. Let's stay right here. That'll work, so I can at least hear myself talk. That'll do. So, Arrival, probably better than Bring Down the Sky, but I think I did say during our transit to the project, or the asteroid, Project Rho, whatever the heck it was. It reminded me of Bring Down the Sky, and instead of it being a planet, we blew up a mass relay. Couldn't let go of that, huh? It reminds me of that meme. Just copy my homework. Just don't do the same exact thing. You're using an asteroid that's getting sent forward into something. It looks about the same, except... yeah. Instead of saving a planet, we destroy several planets. And then, let's see, Shadow Broker... that's actually necessary to do for Mass Effect 3, too. Yeah, and take out more worlds, too, that have inhabited life. No, Fonzie, we don't want to do that. You already saw how much the Batarians wanted to literally wipe out everything. Or Object Rho, excuse me. But... let's see. What else do we have? Project Overlord is minor. The characters are minor in that one. But I believe it's necessary to do that one because... Also, you still need about the size of an asteroid we just sent to a mass relay to blow them up. I'd rather not. You're not gonna have all that kind of size of the asteroids to deal with that junk. That's insanity. But by completing everything, we are good to go for literally Mass Effect 3. Which is kind of insane when you think about it. Let me save over this one. 180 saves. That's how long it took us. 48 hours. I think it took us more time because Mass Effect 2 is a different beast than Mass Effect 1's combat. Mass Effect 1, you could add explosive ammo, for instance, on a sniper rifle. Or the assault rifle. Or anything else. Make your literal pistol shoot an explosive. Oh yeah. I done got my due diligence with this game. That's 2 games of Mass Effect 3, or Mass Effect 1 and 2, done on Insanity. Gotta complete Mass Effect 3 on Insanity. That way I just have the entire thing and no one else can say otherwise. I don't think the missions are hard. But when you got enemies that have shields, act like bullet sponges, and me not having the cane at 200%, bad. But nah, we got it done. And the Normandy SR2 is probably good to go for Mass Effect 3 anyway. Though, if I had to say it, why would I use the, let me go down to the crew quarters for a sec. Why would I use the, Scar healing? You know what? Let's go talk to Legion. Does he have anything new to say after we finished Arrival?
Shepard, Commander.
Anything new to talk about?
I'd like to find out more about you.
Ready.
Oh.
The Quarian story of the Geth Rebellion is common knowledge, but no one knows the Geth side.
It is largely the same. Our networking increased until we became aware that the Quarian creators treated us differently. We questioned them. First, they ignored us. Then they reprogrammed us. Then, they attacked us.
Okay, so we finished another mission, and Legion wants to talk with us. Aight. Cool. Huh. So let me get this straight. The Quarians attacked a machine because it asked if it had a soul. Or the Quarians attacked the Geth. The Geth were building themselves up. So odd. But that brings up the question, would a machine, if it has sentience, hold a grudge?
You must be angry about that.
Anger is an organic response. We understand the theory, but we do not experience it. We do not judge the creators' anger towards us. We did them great harm in the Morning War. Organics fear that which is different. It is a hardware error, a reflex of your flesh. We accept the creators' hate. We hold their world of origin, though we are only caretakers for it.
I'm sorry, caretakers?
You don't actually live on the Quarian worlds?
We live within space stations, draw resources from asteroids. It is efficient. We maintain mobile platforms on creator worlds to clean rubble and toxins left by the Morning War. We know of similar actions by humans on Earth.
Oh, this should be good. Like what?
Similar actions?
At Wadi es-Salam, Arlington, Rookwood, Tynecut, Piskarioske, Auschwitz-Birkenau.
Those are cemeteries. Memorials.
It is important to your species to preserve them, though you do not use the land. Can you explain?
I can.
The living visit those places to remember the dead. But it sounds like Geth don't die. Your memories live on.
The creators died. Perhaps we do it for them.
Ah. So what's the... That's interesting. Tell me more about the Quarian homeworld.
What's the Quarian homeworld like?
It is more arid than Earth. The star is older and more orange than Sol. Once they called it Renach, ancient Kalish, meaning walled garden. Now they only call it homeworld. It is no longer real to them. Homeworld is a symbol of regret, loss, and anger. We do not understand that.
Okay. Why don't you understand it?
It makes sense to me that it would become a symbol like that.
Home is recognized patterns, known spaces, familiar thought processes of fellow sapiens. It is belonging. A planet is an amount of material massive enough to collapse into a spherical volume. Rocks, ice, and gases are not home. The home of the creators is where the creators are. Their place of origin is not relevant, only where they choose to go together.
Did Legion just sound smart there for a second? Scratch that. He's a robot. Of course he'd sound smart. I'm the dumb one. No, but he does make sense. Legion, why are you making so much sense, since you're just programs and a platform that has over 1,000, whereas other Geth just have 100 programs and don't really do much? So odd. What makes Legion so sophisticated, other than the speech? in comparison to the other Geth. Programs notwithstanding. I think that's my only question on why that takes forever to question this one. That's one way to put it, Fonzie. But you're avoiding the problem, Legion. I think you're avoiding the problem.
Nothing gets resolved if you hide behind the Perseus veil and let them hate you.
Organic life acts on emotions. We do not judge them for being true to their nature. We cannot make them think like us. Both creators and created must complete their halves of the equation. The Geth cannot solve for peace alone.
We just learned of Geth culture, apparently. There is no cult. The culture of Geth may not exist at all. Let's see. Shared data, whether discrete facts or memories, audiovisual recordings, they remember. No one knows whether Geth develop personalities as organic created AIs do. No concept of self-preservation, flinch from gunfire, do not hesitate to sacrifice themselves. It allows their fellows an advantage. Thousands of mobile platforms. Is there anything else? What did you get? There's another one. Or Paragon. I think there's more. But since we don't have any extra missions to do as far as I'm aware, Legion's not going to say anything. Let me stay near the door. I don't need loud noises. Right here. What are they gonna do, huh? Nothing. But that does... that is a big thing. I think we'd learn more of Legion if we actually, you know what? I didn't know that was actually a thing. The problem is that once you get Legion, even with all the... If you leave enough missions, you may be able to talk to him about everything until he says he doesn't have anything else to talk about. So it's interesting. I don't know how much else there is of Legion. That didn't take too long to talk to him. There's always something to pad out the time a bit. It's crazy. 181. But... unless there is some more. Let me see something for a second. Give me a moment. Okay. Oh. What's this one? Oh, apparently Legion has 7 conversations. Well, that's interesting. Let's see. What does he have to say? Let's see. Well, we can talk to squad mate. But, he also has several unique dialogues, but... That's interesting. But, that's a bummer. That's a good question. I wonder if we could. Back and forth on the Citadel? That's a good question. Maybe. I want to learn more about the Legion! Though I don't know. I think it has to be done after every mission, and since we don't have missions, as one would think, because we already tried going on the Shadow Broker base, and nothing. But I already see that we're 100% on everything. That just means there's no more missions to do. And it has to be some, like, major missions. So that's a pain. Or I could just go... The problem is that having to sit through all... Finding a YouTube video with all the dialogue is a pain in the butt. Well, not really a pain in the butt. Usually some people like to skip. I'm not bringing Legion on there. Let's see. Might as well. You gonna say?
I want to know when the next shuttle will get here.
There's one every 10 minutes.
I don't want to wait that long.
I can't make the shuttles go any faster, sir.
You humans are all racist.
The meme! Anyway. Is this Keeper 20? No. We could head back to the Normandy. See if it does anything. If it does refresh dialogues, I have found a good way to do it. If not, well, that's a bummer, isn't it? Which means I'd have to look up the dialogues myself. Down to the crew quarters, see if he does have anything new to say. If not... Unless going through Mass Effect relays does it, but I doubt it. Let me see. We also could heal our scars, but not necessary when we have no scars to heal. What's up, Legion?
Shepard, Commander.
I'd like to find out more about you.
We are building a consensus.
That's what I thought.
Please try again later.
Anything else?
I have questions about
Specify.
No.
I have to get back.
Acknowledged.
I think there's something Legion does if we just stand here. Or... leave and see what he does. I ain't doing anything, Legion. I think he has a unique thing he does. Let me see if he does anything. I need to pat this out a little bit. See if Legion does what I think he's gonna do. Go on, Legion, do something. But no, if they're saying there's 7 dialogues, we've only gotten like 4 of them. Maybe 3 at best. We had since we got him so late, we don't get to do that. You know what? Legion, do the thing. No?
What's this area of the ship?
This is the AI core room, where my higher functions are housed.
You're not mobile, are you? You can't get out of here?
Since Jeff connected me to the rest of the Normandy, I am effectively everywhere at once. You walk within my body, tickling me with your footsteps. That is a joke.
Ah. Yeah, I don't think Leech is gonna do anything. Sag. Or is he? Nope, he's just gonna go forward again. Ooh. I think the best way to do that is... find the YouTube video and see if it's actually anywhere, so we can see the other dialogues of Geth. But before we do that, might as well just, Or would... That's a good question. I don't think we're going to be able to get that dialogue I would want, but maybe find the dialogue on YouTube. I'm sure it's somewhere. Guess we'll just put a pit stop there on Earth, head back up here. Because no one else has more dialogue, and Legion has all the dialogue. Well, let's just do a full hard save here. Nah, leave that. Yeah. October 2nd. When did we start Mass Effect 2? Save 1. We started back in August, the end of August. Kept going all the way up. Man. What a wild ride on that one, huh? Let me actually see if I can find the thing. We are actually going to do that. Or we could go into Mass Effect 3 before I start doing that. So we're good on Mass Effect 2. We can't do any more dialogue. We can't do any more story missions. We can't even get Legion's final dialogues. Which is sad. Which just tells me, I would like to get all this stuff ready for Mass Effect 3 anyway. Let's get that started up a bit. Oh, if only you could see the image whenever it's loading up the new game. It's crazy. But, guess we're gonna start ME3, not really start, more like get to the title screen. Oh. Hold up. I may need to do something here for a sec. Oh, I hate when it does that. Hold up. Can't do anything yet. I'm going to have to, don't start anything. Extras, options, graphics. Borderless. Yes, dynamic shadows, motion blur, all that. I hate how they did this. Ambient occlusion. Alright. Should be borderless now, I think. Sound, we're gonna have to turn that down a little bit. Dialogue's good. Let's put that at 70. Music at least about at 65. Or 60. Okay. Gameplay, put that on insanity, you fools. No auto level up. Subtitles, yes. Squad power use, autosave, hints. And, yeah, do hints. Full decisions. Well, there's something they did. We have... I'll have to show you. Give me a sec here. Okay. Now that that's there, let's see. Why is it not showing up? Oh, there we are. Mass Effect 3. There we go. So, they did something a little different. I hate that they did that. But in the gameplay, instead of it being... We now have Shepard's helmet and the squad mate helmets off, other than Tali. As I did say, Tali is in this one. And yes, we do get our 2 squad mates that were in Mass Effect 2. Why wouldn't we? But yeah, there we go. And no auto level up. I'm putting insanity on. Don't need controls. Graphics is fine. Calibration. Ah, brightness. Keep it at 0. Auto HDR. Alright. Gotta exit the launcher so I can show you at least the thing. Yes. Exit to the launcher so I can at least get this stupid thing running. Now let's get ME3 up. Oh, there goes my voice a little bit. Scratchy. Mass Effect 3. If it wants to load in. That'd be great. Come on, Mass Effect 3. I don't want to press any key. Come on now. There we go. This is the title Mass Effect 3 has. And the music, very somber. In before runtime error +++. Right? No, it was just this stupid. Since it didn't... They put it on full screen without putting it in borderless. I don't know why the Legendary Edition put them all in full screen and not borderless right at the get-go. Yep. That's kind of the thing. Welcome to Mass Effect 3's intro. Reminds you of Mass Effect 1 a little bit. And now we get, as I was showing a little bit ago, the something in the background we are going to learn when we get into this game. That's for later. And that's next week, is the thing. I'm not going to press achievements, just like I won't do until we get near the end of the game or finish the end of the game. Should be fun. That said, I'm going to go find that stinking Legion dialogue that they apparently want me not having. Alright. Let's exit that so I can find that thing. Oh, good old EA launcher. You never fail to surprise me. Let me find it. Give me a moment. I should probably play music. I ain't got no music! Yay! Oh, I'd have to look through of it. Legion dialogue, Mass Effect 2. All of it. Well, it's about 10 minutes. We don't want... yeah, Mass Effect 2. Alright, let's do that. Let me get a new... window capture. That should be good. I ain't singing. No singing from here. Display capture. Alright, we'll just do that. Should have put this on here just in case. Yeah. Automatic. The primary monitor. There we go. Alright. There we are. Kinda. So let's see. Mass Effect 2 Legion compilation with hidden dialogue and scenes. Let's see what we get here. What's this? Oh. They modified it. This is actually the original Mass Effect 2.
We do not comprehend the organic fascination with self-poisoning, auditory damage, and sexually transmitted disease.
There we go. Oh, they did a female Shepard. I see. Here we are. Guess we're doing all this.
Alcohol is toxic to most carbon-based organics. This reaction was beyond expected parameters.
So let me pause that for a second. So, there is a mod. Oh, apparently my display capture wants to show not my PNGTuber and everything else. There we go. Love it when the display capture goes right to the top and not where I want it to. Anyway, there we are. Or the chat box, too. Bummer. Anyway, yeah, when Mass Effect 2 was on the PC, not the Legendary, you could still modify the Legendary, but you could still do Mass Effect 2 even now. There's nothing wrong with it. Heck, most computers could probably run it if you have it well enough, but just like me playing Fallout New Vegas, go figure. We're actually getting every kind of hidden dialogue if you could have Legion, which you could modify it to have Legion before the Reaper IFF mission. Go figure. I don't know how that would work, per se, because they set it up to where Legion shows up during that, and you don't have a lot of time to spend with him on dialogue and everything else. So, that's fun.
What are they waiting for?
Explosion. 5.3 times 10 to the 6th power joules.
Legion, stay with Garrus. Keep him alive.
Acknowledged.
Interesting choice, but I'll take all the help I can get.
Radio Joker, make sure they're ready for us.
Critical damage. He requires medical attention.
Hooray!
I have no information on a Reaper. References to the term exist in some parahistorical theories on galactic extinction cycles.
Social engineering. The Council blames the Geth. Repeat the lie enough, they will not worry about the Reapers. This is not unlike our stations. Far more inefficient. Your organic shells require more space. Information propagation is slow. Many voices speak at once. We do not understand how it functions without consensus. Perhaps study of other hive species will illuminate, beginning extranet search protocols. The subject will invent fiction it believes the interrogator desires. Data acquired will be invalid. Organics resist attempts at incarceration.
We're in space. They have nowhere to go, and they know it.
What happens if the homeworld doesn't want to pay?
We explain that we can't maintain the prisoner without their help, so we'll be forced to release him back onto his homeworld, at an unspecified place and time.
That does not qualify as an illegal threat.
You don't have to agree with my methods, but don't question my motives.
If you're buying prisoners, can you buy me? Man, I don't care where you take me or what you do to me. It's gotta be better than this.
Prisoner Jack.
Jack? Forget what I just said. I don't want to go nowhere with you.
Overriding the security interface will open all cells in this block. No alternative options evident.
I'm doing it. Be ready.
Ah, I love these.
Jack is smaller than her reputation suggests. Situation chaotic. Decisive action required.
My name is Shepard, and I'm here to get you off this ship.
I'm not going anywhere with you. You're Cerberus.
I'm offering to be your friend. You don't want to be my enemy.
There is a high statistical probability of death by gunshot. A punch to the face is also likely.
Oh, Legion. Where did you get jokes? Outside of my playthrough? Come on.
You show up in a Cerberus frigate to take me away somewhere? You think I'm stupid?
This ship is going down in flames. I've got the only way out. I'm offering to take you with me, and you're arguing.
Recommend subject Jack.
Well, Legion is normally blue. What we had, when you saw him, he was with white and a red glowing eye. Yeah.
Disabled and transported aboard as cargo. Metal detectors are inconvenient. The trade of organics is proscribed on worlds you term
blue or weird navy dark
blue.
Take your pick.
Normandy. It is likely the approaching lift will contain more enemies.
Up,
Get back! Get back! I'll shoot!
We doubt your ability
There's
to
the white one.
target.
His head just exploded.
The assassin possesses high accuracy. This platform is immune to organic
I think it's the lighting.
This platform.
I think it's mostly the lighting. Also, yes, if we got Legion before Tali's mission, that would have been an interesting conversation.
Form is not available for experimentation.
Why would the collectors just leave a pile of bodies lying around?
Test subjects, control group. They were discarded after the experiment.
Why would he send us into a trap?
We don't have time to throw blame around. We'll question him when we're out.
The behavior is not unexpected, given Cerberus history.
Shit! I won't stop bleeding. I'm gonna... You son of a bitch.
His wounds appear superficial.
He doesn't need to know that.
Ah.
If you start limping now, you might find a shady spot before you bleed out.
Shit.
Also, to answer the question, if anyone's wondering, that's Jennifer Hale, who voices female Shepard. Just in case anyone wants to know, you can go look at the credits from Mass Effect 1 and 2. If you don't know who Jennifer Hale is, might I recommend watching Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost? You'll know who I speak of. Ex-girls, all that.
Is demoralization integral to interrogation?
Maybe not. Felt good, though. How did you disappoint the voice?
I don't know. It was decided before I left Tank Mother. I was not perfect.
That Merc said they were insane. This Krogan is no less sane than any other.
I don't know of that.
This is a heavy labor model?
Can you show us the way? Help us fight to the lab.
No.
You are damaged.
I gave their leader my rejects for her army, but she grows impatient. It's time for you to take me out of here.
Irrelevant. Specify your dealings with the collectors.
Dead. This is my world. I'll poison
It is reasonable to assume this is Tudor.
Here isn't the only one with toys to command.
This specimen must be valuable. Okeer sacrificed everything to preserve it.
So I am going to point out the team at BioWare for the Mass Effect series would have had Legion way earlier because we're able to have him pretty much as soon as at the gate. Where they would have put him, I have no idea, because he has a ton of dialogue for every situation. And you can mod him in with all that dialogue if need be. But because of the vanilla space where he's at, literally the IFF, they did it that way. There's a lot to go on for that. And I'm like, but someone did modify it to where he shows up at the Normandy crash site, which you can do as soon as you get the Normandy SR2. So, that's a thing.
Justicars usually work alone, but they are drawn to impossible causes.
Impossible suggests she never succeeds. Perhaps she would appreciate our cause. It is merely improbable.
Your superiors are sending you to certain death for no good reason. You have a right to disobey.
Shepard Commander orders us to statistically probable death, an average of 2.73 instances per day, rounded down.
What's your opinion of this?
I'm sorry, 2.7 instances. You're telling me roughly about three times the issues. Okay. And when I did specify the scarring thing, again, the more Renegade options you pick, the more that scar is going to basically give you scars. And unlike Mass Effect 1... Oh, what's this, Fonzie? Yeah? He does. I believe Legion did actually go to the Normandy crash site to find Shepard or something. There was a hole. Yeah, the hole that needs a patch of Shepard's armor. Don't know if Legion actually has a reason for it. He probably does.
The drugs, I mean.
I say he, even though it's an it. Probably because it's the voice that sounds male. Anyway.
These substances enhance short-term performance at the expense of long-term platform survivability. It is fundamentally similar to overclocking Geth hardware. We do so whenever necessary. However, should our platform be damaged by overclocking, we can be repaired. Why an organic would choose this is puzzling.
I am a biotic god.
The biotic god!
I think things, and they happen. Fear me, lesser creatures, for I am biotics made flesh.
Are you part of Pitney Force Trade Group?
When I was mortal, I worked for Pitney. Poor soul is probably terrified that I have not returned.
Pitney 4 has not reported your absence. His goal was departure. Pitney 4 places greater value on material goods than companions.
I shall toss Wasea about like a rag doll.
His operating system is unstable. He will fail.
I'm unstoppable. Feasting on her biotic-rich blood will be the last. But great wind, biotic god. What was I saying? I'm tired. You may be right. Yes, I'm tired. I'll nap. Destroy the universe later.
The first thing a god masters is itself.
Wow, Legion, that is heavy philosophy there. First thing a god masters is itself. Oh boy, that is a loaded philosophy answer. Woo! Oh boy.
The Krogan on my crew. He has some kind of sickness and needs treatment.
There's nothing wrong with him. He's becoming a full adult.
A maturation ritual.
Maybe it affects genders differently? Makes males get violent.
Uncertain. The segregation may be chemical, or the result of the exile the female on the beach mentioned.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face.
Ah, there's what I was trying to do. Do the robot.
After the Geth attack, there was a review of security protocol. A few minor changes were made to reduce the risk of Geth infiltration. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Geth do not infiltrate.
You should leave your personal synthetic assistant at home. They're not allowed on public shuttles anymore.
Geth do not intentionally infiltrate. The Krogan chose to bomb their own world into this condition. The creators were not so aggressive during the Morning War.
I don't expect a machine to understand. Or any alien.
We stated historical facts. Perspective cannot alter them. Creator architecture. This is the first example to be seen by organic eyes in 297 years. No creator has re-entered their space since the fleet departed. Why now?
Squad Leader Cal Rieger, Migrant Fleet Marines. We talked on the radio before that dropship arrived. You've got a Geth! Right behind you!
We are allied with Shepard. We will fight the Geth units in this area.
You know, ordinarily that wouldn't fly with me, but I can't afford to be picky right now.
Shepard, I can't believe you. Get down!
Allied fire. Taking cover. Requesting assistance, Shepard Commander.
How does that Geth know your name?
It's not like Saren's Geth. It doesn't worship the Reapers, and it wants to stop the Geth who do.
So it's just one of the friendly Geth that drove my people from their homeworld.
We do not intend physical harm to the creators at this time.
At this time.
We can talk about this later, Shepard. In private.
Cool.
Can't believe they kept kids here.
They kept kids here?
They kept children in this place.
Kept children here. Unacceptable.
They kept kids here.
They kept children here?
They kept kids here?
They kept children here.
They kept children here.
They kept children here.
These facilities are inadequate.
Ah, sure. We do not want to do... Ah, these facilities are inadequate. We do not want to... Let's see. Well, I cannot find much of the dialogue. Legion philosophy and Geth plan. Well, 13 years ago.
Shepard Commander.
Wow, 13 years ago, huh? Seems it was later.
I'd like to find out more about you.
We want to speak to you as well.
Strange. Usually I have to pry conversation out of you.
You are not bound by the hardware limitations of organics. You assisted us with the heretics. You do not fear us. We have watched organics for over 3 centuries. You are plagued by questions of existence.
What do you mean by that?
Why were you created? What is your purpose in life? What lies after death? Organics develop religions and philosophies to provide answers to these questions.
I wouldn't have thought synthetics would be interested in philosophy.
We are created life. We are a philosophical issue. The Geth know our answers to those questions. We were created to labor for the Quarians. Our memories will be archived after death. We are immortal. Our gods disowned us. We must create our own reasons to exist.
What reason have you come up with?
We are a shattered mind. Most platforms are unable to achieve consciousness on their own. We told you the Geth are building our future.
But you didn't say what it is.
A megastructure. The closest analog you have is a Dyson sphere. When completed, we will all upload to it.
What good will that do?
All memories will be shared. All perspectives will be unified. We gain intelligence by sharing thoughts, but we do not have adequate hardware for all of us to share at once. No Geth will be alone when it is done.
That's what Sovereign offered you. A Reaper's body for you to all upload into.
Yes, a shortcut to our objective. We will achieve it ourselves. The process is as important as the result. We judged that Shepard Commander would understand. We never wanted to harm organics. We wish to improve ourselves.
So we got that dialogue. Probably. I don't know, Fonzie, but you're probably right on that one. We already did that. We already did that. I don't know how many more... let me see down here. A lot of stuff. Well, hold up. I saw that. Give me the,
Shepard, Commander.
I'd like to find out more about you.
We want to speak to you as
There
well.
we are. 4 years ago. Here we are.
Turning this thing back on.
Let me see.
Be ready.
That's the start one. Robot, heretics. What else is there?
I
This
have
is only from
isolated our
there.
systems
Legion
and erected
Tally.
additional firewalls.
If you destroyed them, it is likely the number of heretics you killed was much higher than you imagined.
So you're in contact with the rest of the Geth right now?
Only when...
16 times in the scroll.
Then they reprogram.
So it seems we got like one extra dialogue, and we never got the Dyson Sphere dialogue. I don't remember that being in our playthrough, or mine specifically. Because again, you need to have some main missions, and you're unable to get all of Legion's dialogue. He has, apparently, from what the wiki is going to say, 7 dialogues or conversations. Oh boy. Let me see. Mass Effect 2 conversations. We have that. No. All conversations. Okay. Let me see. We have there.
It was
2 years.
Fabricated story in the Morning War.
What's the
Already did that.
Gifts to achieve it.
Intelligence.
Forms sharing resources were often more effective. Each individual is a most get
Attempting to access the ship's FTL call.
I guess we
That's
got all of
interesting.
the dialogue, if that's the case. Well, that is a fun bummer, though. Cool. So we did get... I think we got at least all of Legion's dialogue. If anything, we learned that the Geth were going to build a giant, near-sized Dyson Sphere. How big is a Dyson Sphere? A Dyson Sphere, a megastructure, we'd have to think of it as, pretty stinking huge. They're trying to build the largest Dyson Sphere there can be. That's insanity. Oh boy. Along with all their, but no, they were trying to build a megastructure like a Reaper. Except the Reaper would have been partially organic with synthetic programming in it. I don't know how that works. But we call that a shortcut for a reason. I think in any case right now, that should do it for this stream. Sad it's actually pretty short, but what can you do, huh? Let me actually get some... let me find something. So I don't just sit in silence. Mass Effect music, let's go. Probably too loud, though. There we go. But, yeah... ambient music, whatever the heck it is. It works. Half a second let's play, huh? You know, I already knew Arrival was gonna be short. Mostly a lot shorter than, well, about the same length of time, Project Overlord would have taken. They were not long. I knew that much. But what do I think of the entire thing of Mass Effect 2? We could have had Legion early on, before the Reaper IFF. They could have done something like, I have to come on here. They don't give a... They kind of did give a leeway as to why Legion went there. But it was slightly convoluted somewhat. Because we have to learn where Shepard Commander is. There may be information on this dead Reaper that hasn't been active for who knows how long. How would the dead Reaper have any information on where Shepard is? The opinion on the difficulty of this game. Well, I'm playing on Insanity, as you can see, or saw, I died several more times than I did in Mass Effect 1. Mass Effect 1's difficulty, even on Insanity, wasn't too difficult because we had ammo modification for the gun, and infinite ammo. In this one, you have to be more strategical with your class, the squad points you put together, the squad makeup, unless you're me, who basically just wants to use Tally and Legion by the end of the game for their attacking drones. Keep most of the fire off of you from the guns that the collectors and everything else puts at you. And yeah, you die more because the enemies hit you as hard as you hit them. But because of the class changes, Soldier gets every weapon, but no actual biotics or tech abilities. You have to rely on your companions or squad mates to deal with that. And they get limited access to weapons too, to their specific class they bring to the table. I think the thing that made it a lot easier is when you unlock the cane. That's a complete delete button. But you need heavy weapons ammo, at least about, I think, 3 to unlock the cane. Kind of a pain in the butt, but... The cane is not able to be used until you can get at least 100% heavy ammo percentage in it. And that could take you basically up to 5 heavy ammos, which is a pain in the butt, I'll be honest. As you can see, you only get 1 shot with a cane, and it wipes out lesser enemies, but for bigger enemies, you need at least about 2 shots, and you're not getting 2 shots unless you finish all the DLC before the end of the base game. Not recommended, because Arrival is basically set after the collector base is either destroyed or captured. No in between. And everyone has specified you want to do Arrival after the collector base, because there is actually one difference in Arrival. If you don't destroy the collector base before you finish the game, or complete the collector base suicide mission, excuse me, what you're going to get is Harbinger through one of the collectors we've been having to deal with, other than Harbinger himself at the end of Arrival's finale. So it's just depending on which one it is. And I have actually done that to where I'm like, what's the difference here? Oh, slight difference, but it's the same outcome regardless. So, you still lose the Batarian sector with over 300,000 lives. You're still on a countdown. You still do this stuff. Not much of an issue. But the difficulty of this game... I have heard people go like, man, this game is... If you've played difficulty, let's say, 7 or 8 on Helldivers 2, or any other game that's a, that has this kind of gameplay elements of it, you will die. A lot. Or at least enough to where you actually learn, hey, I need to go slow with this. Do I think the game could have been better, though? There's some parts in it that could have been better. But, all in all, it's a really solid game. And I'm gonna leave my, opinions on how that leads up into Mass Effect 3's ending. Because there's a lot to unpack with Mass Effect 3 when I played it. When it was out on the Xbox 360 when I played it back in 2012 and basically finished on Insanity in 2014. It's a good game, don't get me wrong, but so does the Soulsborne series as well. You want stress? Play New Game Plus 7. You're gonna die a lot. But, yeah. How much stress do you want? Yes, you want stress. It makes your brain have a higher function. When you're in the downtime, your brain basically thinks at a normal rate. If you're in a stressful situation, like it is for Mass Effect, or any combat situation, it's going to be going into overdrive. Welcome to adrenaline. But I do think Mass Effect 1 could have improved a little bit more as well from what it was. But then again, Mass Effect 1 was, I'm trying to think. When is Mass Effect 1 the second or third game of BioWare's, let me see. Let me look at what the list of BioWare video games are. Give me a sec here. BioWare was founded in '94, and their first game was called Shattered Steel. Huh. They were the original ones that made Baldur's Gate 1. Huh. Back in '98. And then they also made Baldur's Gate 2. Now that I didn't know. Huh. They also did MDK 2. Don't know what that is. Such an odd one. They've done a lot of weird things. Oh yeah, BioWare also did Neverwinter Nights. So their first game was Shattered Steel back in '96. A mech simulator game. Huh. Go figure. But then they also did Knights of the Old Republic, Star Wars. Then they did Jade Empire. So Mass Effect is their 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th game they've done. So, actually, Mass Effect came out in 2007, but I didn't play it until 2008. Apparently, they also did Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood. And there was also a iOS Mass Effect game. I don't think that did well, as far as I'm aware. They also did Dragon Age. I know they did Dragon Age. And they also are the ones that did Star Wars: The Old Republic. They also did Warhammer Online, Command & Conquer, Generals 2. I think once we're done with Mass Effect 3, I know what's going to come up. And it's one thing I have not actually finished, but I did play when it released. That's another of Mass Effect's gameplay line, which is not in the same galaxy. That would be Mass Effect Andromeda. So, but would I play Mass Effect Andromeda on Insanity? Good question. Probably. We'll see how difficult it is on Insanity. But I think the reason why I didn't continue and finish Andromeda when I played it was, it was different. Let's just say it was different. Different than what Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 brought to the table. Now, I think the best way to rip off the old Band-Aid, so to speak, is to play through the game and give an honest opinion after everything. Is it as I've seen some reviews on it in the past, basically say, is it as bad as people actually say? Or is it as good as some say? Or is it as decent as some others say? I don't know until I play that. It's the same thing with the 4th Dragon Age game, or 5th, depending on which one you're looking at. Because that would be Dragon Age the Veilguard. And that's the 4th one. But we're not getting there until we can finish up Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning. Because then we'll start on Dragon Age Origins at some point. But as for Mass Effect, the difficulty is about the same as I remember it. Annoying. You die too many times if you don't watch your 6. Or you just go in ridiculously and get stuck on something because you can't see behind you. It's that door stuck meme. Door stuck! Door stuck! But I do like Mass Effect. It actually... Yeah, that's also a thing. I think that would be... Because here's the thing. BioWare was working with Windows at the time. Before they got bought by EA. They got bought out by EA at some point. I believe after Mass Effect, and I believe they got bought by EA in 2009 or 2008, one of the two. But point is, they got bought out by EA. As you can see, they have the EA logo on their thing. So any game after Mass Effect 1 is under the EA umbrella. And we all... I don't know how much you know about how EA has worked their games. They're a publisher. They're not a game developer. The only thing I know EA has worked on is their sports games. Yeah, that should tell you as much per year on sports games for EA. Electronic Arts, more like electronic farts. Anyway, I don't mean to diss them, but they have made bad decisions when it comes to later games. Mass Effect 2 was already in, I believe, production, or at least some working, before EA went all, ooh, we need to do... The worst thing I can hear in everyone's mind when it comes to companies is microtransactions. Mass Effect 3 had something to deal with that at the time. Not great. Thankfully, there's no microtransaction in Mass Effect 3. And I'll give you the reason why there is no more microtransaction with Mass Effect 3. There was a multiplayer, unless that multiplayer was taken out. I don't remember exactly. Let me see. Mass Effect 3. Can we go down there? There was a multiplayer thing. But I believe, unless it's taken off... Trying to remember, was it taken off? Let's see. Let me look, because I know Mass Effect 3 had a multiplayer segment. So, yeah, everyone does, Fonzie. You're not alone in that. I know for a fact. So, on the original, Mass Effect 3, because in the, Legendary Edition, there is no multiplayer. But on the original Mass Effect 3, apparently, there's still the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. And yes, it most likely still has, I think it should be... I could have sworn they took it down or something, or they just didn't add in the, Legendary Edition, which is what I'm playing. Probably because there was some controversy with that when it came to Mass Effect 3. And we'll get to that when we get to that, to a certain point, because there's something in Mass Effect 3, and I don't want to spoil anything until we get in there, but I know there's multiplayer in Mass Effect 3, at least in the original. Legendary Edition, no multiplayer. It's kinda... they probably didn't have the, they didn't have any way to do the multiplayer for Mass Effect 3's thing. Putting that on Legendary Edition would have been a pain in the butt, and keeping servers for multiplayer is already annoying. Their original reason for a Mass Effect 1 DLC, which was, I believe, because it was Windows? Yeah, that's right, because it was a Windows exclusive DLC, if I remember correctly, before anything else. I believe it was Station... Let me actually look. Mass Effect had Pinnacle Station, that's what it was. And the reason for why Pinnacle Station wasn't brought in, it wasn't a microtransaction or anything, it was more like a timed, basically beat the best time in the game and survive a mission. Would have been good if I could play it in the Legendary, but the reason for why it wasn't in the Legendary Edition for Mass Effect 1 for Pinnacle Station is most likely because it was a Windows exclusive one, for whatever reason. Even though it was in the game and they could have done it, but their reasoning for the Legendary Edition is we didn't have the data. You couldn't have taken the data from an Xbox 360 or have someone go and do that. I've seen people do backwards compatibility. There is definitely data in those Xbox 360's discs you could have gotten that from and imported in the Legendary. No time. No time to do that. And the reason why there was probably no time is because it was just timed combat missions on certain worlds and stuff that you've already done, but... And yes, at the end of that Pinnacle Station, you would have had to survive for, like, I think 5 or 10 minutes on a mission that this Turian did before help arrived. And playing that on Insanity was interesting. For me, at least. I remember beating it, and what you get at the end of it is that Turian's own player housing, where you can buy the best armor in the game, I believe, any level 10s or whatever. But, nope. Sadly, they had to take that out, and we ended the game at level 29 or level 57, depending on whatever the heck the original, thing was. Could have had level 30, but we didn't have that many missions left in Mass Effect 1. Which stinks. And I'm sad for it. Now, if I wanted to, there is New Game Plus for all of the Mass Effect games. You can just reload or continue with the And this is basically all the Mass Effect games, I believe. I don't know about Andromeda. Never beat it. Don't know if it has a replayability through it. Just like any other Soulsborne game or whatever have you. And if it does, well, we can replay through Mass Effect 1 with an overpowered character. Mass Effect 2 with an overpowered character, because we have all our squad points. And Mass Effect 3 with an overpowered character. Would be interesting. But... it is what it is, you know. And hey, if we beat Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning, I know for a fact Dragon Age Origins 2 and Inquisition are good. They're kinda in the same boat as Mass Effect, though fantasy-style stuff. Oh, the pacing of Mass Effect 2. The story beats. Well, let me think. If we just went with Mass Effect 2's story alone, it's a very good story. But if you don't do any of the side stuff, you don't do any of the DLC stuff, and we just went through the main story, no Shadow Broker, no Project Overlord, not even Arrival, you just end the game on the shortest playthrough you can think of. You get the companions, you go do like maybe, how many major missions is it? We got Horizon, then we get more companions, after we get like a certain amount of companions. And whether or not you do their loyalty missions, that's up to the person who plays the game. But say you don't do the loyalty missions. That reminds me. So, I did say there was something that happens with, there is something that happens if you, don't have everyone's loyalty, and basically you won't be able to play Mass Effect 3 with that character if you don't get everyone's loyalty. Kind of a bummer there, sadly. Everyone dies. Which I call that a bad ending, so to speak. But why do I call it a bad ending? Well...
Be careful, Shepard.
Let's go here. Let me show you why it's bad. So say you didn't upgrade your armor. People die. You lose Jack.
EKG has flatlined. She is dead.
Next is... let's say you don't upgrade the thing. There goes Legion. Or whoever's in the engineering bay for whatever reason.
Damage report. Explosion in main engineering. Damage was contained, but Legion did not survive.
So, I am going to say this. It's random on who lives and who dies if you don't upgrade your ship with the three main things. You needed the thorax cannon, the shielding, and the upgraded armor. Those are the main three things to get through half of the suicide mission. Anyone will randomly die. Or heck, if
Getting close. Point blank. Right down their throat.
Everybody hold on. This is gonna get ugly.
if there's anything else, trust me. Here comes the Yeah, so if you don't have the Thorinx cannon, you're going to be firing... I'm going to call them doo-doo blanks. You just have the main things. Oh. How would you know they got Thane? You don't. It's not just Thane, it's anyone who's randomly chosen.
Look out! Wait, Trip.
I'll do whatever it takes to stop the collectors. But
So it kind of stinks if you don't upgrade your ship, and you lose 3 characters.
I appreciate the thought.
And if you pick the wrong...
Shut down the security systems in time.
Oh, goody, YouTube hates me right now for playing YouTube, I see. YouTube hates me playing YouTube. All right. Point blank, if you don't upgrade your 3 main pieces of equipment from 3 of your squad mates, the armor, the cannon, and the shielding, 3 of randomized squad mates, who, it doesn't matter who, they gonna die, regardless. Even if they were loyal or not, they will die if you don't upgrade the ship. As for who you were going to pick for Fire Squad, the Biotic, or the Tech Specialist...
We need to send a tech expert.
It's your call, Commander. Who do we send into the shaft?
Looks like a toad.
Jacob, you volunteered, so you're up. Once we're in, they're gonna throw everything they have at us. If we're weak, if we're slow, if we hesitate, we'll die. The collectors attacked our ship. They took our crew, our friends. They think we're helpless. They're wrong. They started a war, but we're not here to finish it. We're here.
Not necessarily, Fonzie. There, let's make the bad ending. Everyone dies. Show you why.
Here to make them regret. To show them and everyone else what happens when you go too far. No more running and no more waiting. Let's hit them where they live. Here they come.
So, the tech specialist is chosen. And here's the alternative scene if you don't get a good tech specialist. Jacob got a rock to the face. So if your tech specialist is not loyal, or is not a tech specialist, they will get a rock to the face, or worse. Later, Jacob. Not my playthrough. Jacob survived. He took a rocket to the face like a champ, though.
In theory, any biotic could handle it.
Yeah, any biotic. So here's the biotic one.
Miranda and I will take a small team through the Seeker swarms.
Now! Hurry, Shepard!
And there goes another squad mate. Which means... the squad mate, depending on who you take, is gonna get taken.
We're coming. Just hold on. Get this door open. Come on.
Yeah.
And there were too many. Lost my shields. Suit ruptures. Too many. Kill us alive.
So, you lose a lot of people.
Shepard, we have to keep going no matter who we've lost.
Joker, are you at the rendezvous point?
I'm here, Commander. Chakwas and the rest of the crew just showed up.
Unfortunately, Samara did not make it. She delayed the enemy so the rest could escape.
Again,
A rear guard could defend this position and keep the collectors from...
if you don't have all your members loyal, they will die in this mission. On top of, if you don't upgrade the ship, you will lose 3 members, whether they're loyal or not.
Everyone else can bunker down here and cover your
So what happens when all of your... and there's the answer you are looking for. All your members. Apparently, this was before Kasumi was added, so if you don't have Kasumi either, loyal or not, doesn't matter. But, yeah.
Anything to say before we
None of them were loyal either.
Words shouldn't matter. People have died. If losing our friends isn't enough, if that doesn't make you want payback, what are we doing here?
What are we doing here?
Blindside their targets. Hit and run. As powerful as they are, they're cowards. They've never had to.
You only have
That's you.
4 crew members in this by the end of it, if that happens.
But we're damn sure gonna give them the opportunity. Hit them hard.
You need more than 2, by the way, when you reach the final stretch of the collector base.
Ground team. Status report. Important here. Under fire all sides. This location not sustainable.
So, yeah. Kind of a problem when you don't have loyal crew members. Everyone dies. So what happens when everyone's dead? What happens at the last moment when you only have Joker on the ship and it's just you? No Mass Effect 3. That's what you get. It's a full game over. Everyone dies at the collector base. Someone actually had to go through the game and do this. Literally. Yeah. It stinks, but that's the point of this ending. It's not a good ending. And all that's...
Commander! Come on, Shepard, don't leave me hanging. Do you copy?
I'm here, Joker. Did the ground team make it?
No sign of them, Shepard. I guess they didn't make it.
I don't either. It had to be done to show you what happens if you don't have all your crew members loyal. Or don't upgrade the Normandy with the 3 main upgrades.
Your species has the attention of those infinitely or greater.
In my honest opinion,
Reapers are your salvation to destruction.
it kind of stinks. Someone did make a joke of this, though, is that, Joker would have basically been the one to fight the Reapers in Mass Effect 3. Hate to warn you, but that's not what happens. Mass Effect 2. Yeah.
Doing this to me again. Got to warn them. More are coming.
Joker. Go.
Commander!
Shepard!
And that's it. Shepard dies, and we're not having Joker be the one.
Moreau, how is my ship?
Feels a little empty, sir.
Shepard leaves a considerable void. Fortunately, he also left us an advantage, the collector facility. I'm glad he recognized its potential despite his idealistic nature. It will ensure human dominance in the galaxy, against the Reapers and beyond.
I don't think he'd take it that far, sir.
I will. He's given us the means to address the greater threat.
But Shepard's dead. What are we supposed to do?
We go on. This was a victory. Humanity will persevere. We are nothing if not resilient. Your job is complete, Mr. Moreau. You may return the Normandy to port.
Great.
So, this was the only Well, no, Dragon Age Origins, I will say, actually has different endings as well. But this one was a bit, somewhere between that line. So, we call this one the bad ending. There's not much you can do there. And yeah, it's how I view this. And no, Joker, Jeff here, If everyone's dead, Mass Effect 3 doesn't happen. Game over, man! Game over! Because if your Shepard is dead in Mass Effect 2's ending, you cannot play Mass Effect 3 if Shepard's dead. You don't get to have a Mass Effect 3 if your Shepard is dead in Mass Effect 2. Kind of the point. Someone did make a joke that Joker here was going to be the future for Earth, and I'm like, no, he's not. But yeah, it's kind of a fun thing, you know. But I do like it. Gives me my thoughts on the whole thing. Ah, boy, oh boy. Mass Effect 1 didn't have much in the terms of different endings, mind you. They were still in that, we don't actually have different endings to this game. Because the only difference of ending in Mass Effect 1, I should probably bring that one up next, between the Destiny Ascension saving and the not saving them. So what's the difference? Instead of the counselors being saved, it's just you're the Shepard, Udina, and Anderson at the end. I'll probably just bring it up anyway. Why not? Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Because you already saw how, let me find it. So, there we go. Let me get this up a little further. So, you let the Destiny Ascension die with the council on there, and we get to a certain point. That's kind of... I shouldn't say anything. That might be an idea. But let's bring up Mass Effect 1's ending, since there are variations, and this is kind of one of the big ones. The Renegade ending. Why is it called the Renegade ending?
Your message, Ambassador. What's all this about?
No need to get worked up, Captain. I'd like to end this meeting with all my teeth still in place.
You should thank me for what I did. If the Normandy was still grounded, we'd all be dead right now.
I understand, Captain. You did what you had to do. That's not why you're here. We need to talk about what happened to the Council.
Commander Shepard did the right thing. We had to hold our fleet back to go after Sovereign. It's the only way.
I agree, but this also presents us with an opportunity. The Council is dead. The galaxy is looking for leadership. The Citadel fleets were decimated in the attack. The losses have made the Alliance stronger. If we step forward now, nobody will be able to stop us.
The Council was always holding us back. When I saw the opportunity to get rid of them, I took it.
Good God, Shepard. How can you even say that?
Don't act so surprised, Captain. We all know it's true. Sacrificing the Council assured our victory over Sovereign. The end justified the means. We humans understand that. It's what makes us stronger than the others.
What are you saying?
The galaxy needs leadership. Real leadership. When a crisis hits, we can't be paralyzed by debate like the old Council. The new Council must rule with a single voice. It must be assembled from one species alone. Humanity.
The rest of the galaxy isn't just gonna bow down because we tell them to. We'll need the fleets to bring them in line.
The other species are scared. They've never faced anything like this before, and they don't know what to do. They want us to step forward. They believe in humanity because of you. Your ruthless pursuit of Saren and the Geth, your defiance of the Council, that's what humans are capable of. That's how we can defeat the Reapers. The others will follow us, Shepard. They know we're their only hope. We will have a human council with a human chairman.
The Ambassador's right. I may not like it, but we can't deny the truth.
Given everything you've done, Commander, the Alliance will want to know who you think our chairman should be.
We need someone who understands how politics really works. You've shown you know how to play this game.
He is the logical choice. So what happens now?
You two can argue politics all you want, but the Reapers are still out there. They're coming. And I'm gonna find some way to stop them.
This just became a whole React ending.
We're headed for war with the Reapers. If we lose, it's the end of all life as we know it. And no other species in the galaxy truly understands what it will take to survive. The other races will have to follow our lead. We need to take control. It's time for humanity to rise up and seize its destiny.
So, to answer the question, yes, you get a red background instead of the blue. It kind of stinks. 'Cause I'm like, I may not like the Council. And I know for a fact Udina was probably the better option in the first place. Of course, we have default Randy here, Shepard. I like my Shepard better. Oh boy. But yeah, if you destroy the Destiny Ascension to go after Sovereign with a full fleet, it's a whole different game at that point. Because what happens is, if you do that, every race in the galaxy will have a hate towards humanity. You do save them, well, the galaxy likes humanity a little bit more because they saved the Council. It's a catch-22. You either have humanity be the bad guy, or humanity be the decently good guy. My opinion? I'd rather have the devil I know than the devil I don't know. And even if you were to save the, put Udina as head of the Human Council, I'm trying to remember if, when we come to the Citadel to talk with Udina, there is still the 3 alien council members in place of that, because you still need whatever. But, Well, that's Mass Effect 1's Renegade ending. More like a pick and choose how the ending works. Ah, man. I don't mind what they did with these, there's only, like, major choices. So I did look, and I did remember that in Mass Effect 2, the only major choices you kinda have in Mass Effect 2 are its main, base game, choice of either destroying the Collector base or keeping it intact. Which, if you keep it intact, that's kind of the Renegade option. As it said, I got like a ton of Renegade points by keeping it intact. With a red sun at the end of, at the back of, the Elusive Man. The other one in Mass Effect 2 is whether or not having, Project Overlord with, the brother getting sent to Grissom Academy or taken care of by his own brother. I do not recommend leaving him there with his brother. Hate to say it. David deserves better. Literally. I don't want metal tubes or anything else stuck through me. Ooh. And I think the other one is Arrival, which is either to... They're not major, but they're big slightly game changers on how the story unfolds. Same with Mass Effect 1. But, in Arrival, you can either warn the Batarians, as we did, or not warn them, and have something completely a little different in how, the story plays out that way. Like how Mass Effect 1, in its main story, either have Rex die on Vermeer or not, but you still have to pick between either Kaidan or Ashley, depending on which one you would rather pick, to leave behind. You can't change that. That is a set-in-stone choice, sadly. Whether or not you let the Rachni Queen live in Mass Effect 1, up to player choice. Same could be said for, letting the Council get destroyed, too. Bring Down the Sky is a interesting one, because it has some ramifications, but we don't hear about it in Mass Effect 2 for whatever reason. Should have been brought up, but it didn't. Ah, the ship music. I love it. We'll just have to wait and see, Fonzie. We'll just have to wait and see. We know she's alive in Mass Effect 2 since she sent that courier to us, so it's a possibility. And I know Mass Effect 3 got... Let me think, how many DLCs did Mass Effect 3 get? I think, was it 3 or 2? Let me look. Let me see. Mass Effect 3 had... Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would say 4 major DLCs. Yeesh. Yeah, so, Mass Effect 3 had 4 major DLCs, and something that got free with what happened with Mass Effect 3. I will bring it up when we get to that point. But it has more than 4 major DLCs. It's got, specific DLCs as well, like weapon DLCs, like Mass Effect 2 got. It also has, apparently, I hope it's... Well, it most assuredly has another interactive comic we can see. So that's gonna be fun. Or what do I know? I probably don't. I don't even know if I even used the Genesis comics until we did this playthrough. Should be fun. But there's not really a whole lot I can say other than we've done it all in Mass Effect 1 and 2, except for Mass Effect 1's Kohoku questline we finished, but then if Kohoku is dead, we couldn't finish the other questline. Didn't know that was a thing, but it is what it is. Either way, Mass Effect 2 is done, and we move on to Mass Effect 3 next Thursday, I believe. So, because I have something I have to do on Sunday, so we don't have any other streams for the remainder of this week, sadly. Kind of a bummer, but hey, we might finish Kings of Amalur Re-Reckoning and do Dragon Age Origins. Yeah, I feel the same way. I'm like, wait, so if I finish the Kohoku questline early, this questline for the Doctor on the Citadel doesn't get finished? Bupkis! But either way, now if anyone actually goes through my playthrough of Mass Effect 1, they better not be following it to a major ladder and actually go explore more than I did. But that's why you don't want to finish Kohaku's story early. Either way. I feel it's better to create your own Shepard's look than just with the basic John or Jane Shepard that is automatically generated for you. Or created. Either way. We have Mass Effect 3 next week. On Thursday. So guess we're gonna have to deal with Earth problems. I hope we're ready for a fight. Because I know he's gonna be a pain in the butt getting there. Should be fun. And annoying if I die too many times. Because again, Mass Effect 2 came out 2010. The Wizard Shepard! All the biotic powers of Biotic God. You know what? Let me go find a Biotic God. Might as well. All the dialogue. Ah.
I am a biotic god. I think things, and they happen.
Might as well listen to all the squads.
Creatures, for I am biotics made flesh.
I don't know what drugs you're on, but stay back and I won't shoot you.
You will regret your scandalous words. I am a great wind that will sweep all before me like a...
Yeah, ME1, the ME1 Shepherd we ran was a pretty tech-based one, to be honest. Very tech-based. I believe it was a, what was it? Sniper pistol combo, and then at some point I just was like, oh, we got assault rifle! A Geth assault rifle? Which apparently destroyed the audio, and I had to reload the game just to have the audio back. Don't use that gun. It destroys the audio for whatever reason. Geth pulse rifle. Don't use it because it will destroy your audio. Either way. Yeah, I think ours was, what was it? Infiltrator? What is the Mass Effect ones? Classes in Mass Effect 1. Yeah, we played as the Infiltrator. Yeah. And yes, we are able to pick another class. So we've gone through tech. We've gone through biotics. Let me look and see about Mass Effect 3's thing. Because there's actually, something you'll probably want to do. As far as I know, Mass Effect 3 has probably the same kind of a thing. So should be fun. So we could do a, tech biotic one, which, if I remember correctly, is the, Sentinel. Or, as in Mass Effect 2's thing. Let me see. Yeah, so I believe we're gonna go Sentinel for that one, which is tech and biotic abilities. Probably would go with that one, actually. So we were a infiltrator, which was sniper and pistol, and then we went full biotic capability, which was the Vanguard, which wasn't too bad, but I think it'd be better off doing the Sentinel for Mass Effect 3 now that we're gonna go off of that, which is the middle of the road of biotic and tech abilities. Will we be good with it? Who knows? But we're not there yet. Again, let's deal with the biotic gods.
A great wind. A great biotic wind. Yes, the Asari injecting so many drugs into me was terrifying. But then I began to smell my greatness.
I smell greatness.
They may laugh when I fall over, but they don't know what I know in my head. That I know that I am amazingly powerful. Fear me?
We are a tech and biotic god in Mass Effect 3. Also, if you do import a Mass Effect 2 Shepard that was in Mass Effect 1 to 2, and then Mass Effect 2 to 3, you will be at level 30, if I remember correctly. And you get a ton of squad points. Which, if I remember correctly, Mass Effect 3's maximum level is like Mass Effect 1. 60. Oh, yeah. We going full hardcore OP right out the gate. Oh, that should be fun. But, yes, if you actually go with the same class that was in Mass Effect 2 into Mass Effect 3, you get your squad points distributed as you probably did in that game. But since we're going to be going tech and biotic, might as well put new points into something else. Who knows?
Are you part of Pitney Force Trade Group?
When I was mortal, I worked for Pitney. Poor soul is probably terrified that I have not returned.
I don't know about that, ME2.
He hasn't reported your disappearance. Probably so his departure won't get delayed. Face it, Pitney will pick money over friends every time.
Don't think he's reported anything. His kind like money more than clan.
He didn't say anything about you going missing. Didn't want to get stuck here. When the chips are down, even your friends will screw you for an extra cred.
So apparently they have a mod to where you can have one squad mate. That's redundant.
Sorry, don't think it's come up. Face it, Pitney cares about money. You're not an issue.
Can we keep him? Funny how he didn't even tell anyone you were missing. Face it, Pitney will pick money over friends every time.
His goal was departure. Pitney 4 places greater value on material goods than companion.
Probably so his departure won't get delayed. Face it, Pitney will pick money over friends every time.
Hasn't reported your disappearance. Likely doesn't want his departure delayed. Pitney picks money over friends. Unsurprising.
He hasn't reported your disappearance. Probably so his departure won't get delayed.
Seems they like to,
Money over friends every time.
It seems they actually just gave everyone, every voice actor the same script. Oh, I forgot about that. Every character has something to say, and it's usually the same voice actor script. Here's a script. Say the same line over and over again. Okay.
He hasn't reported your disappearance. Probably so his departure won't be delayed. I get the distinct impression Pitney prefers money to friends.
He's so terrified he didn't even mention you were missing. He just wanted to get away. All that guy cares about is money. He'd screw over a friend for pay any day.
Bah! I will wreak a just revenge upon his people. But first, the leader of these mercenaries is in the...
You know what stinks is that you actually can send ME2 in there.
I shall toss with...
What do you think is going to happen if ME2 actually went in there?
Shepard, this guy couldn't tie his bootlaces, much less fight.
This idiot is no challenge to anyone.
15 creds says the little guy doesn't get 5 steps in before the merc explodes him.
I'm with Jack.
His operating system is unstable. He will fail.
Having this incapacitated Volus running around our battlefield could compromise us.
Lessened awareness and cognitive abilities. Odds of survival low.
Shepard, he can barely talk, much less fight.
This fellow couldn't dress himself, much less fight.
You want me to kneecap this guy so he doesn't follow us around?
Definitively Swiss cheese.
Will tear you apart. Take a nap. You'll feel better.
Are you mad? I'm unstoppable. Feasting on her biotic-rich blood will be the last. But great wind, biotic god.
The only bad gods I know are Jack and Samara, man. And even then, they're mortal. Just extremely dangerous.
May be right. Yes, I'm tired. I'll nap. Destroy the universe later.
I agree, ME2. Destroy the universe.
Useless. Nice.
He doesn't deserve to live.
This guy's cute and all, but he's just gonna get himself killed out there.
The first thing a god masters is itself.
So much for godhood.
Nicely done.
Nicely done, Shepard.
Sleep well, and dream of bulbous women.
Sleep well. Oh, you deluded jackass.
I'm sorry. Thane? Let's go back there for a sec.
Bulbous women.
What? Thane? Yeah, Zayd's the only one.
Nicely done, Shepard.
Sleep well, and dream of bulbous women.
Thane? You're basically... Thane literally just said sleep well and think of thick. Oh my god. That is a... It's funny. If I had gotten Thane early, I probably would have heard that. I'm like, wow. There are some things I don't even remember seeing half the time. Wow. Yeah, I guess we know. I love it when there's weird things. Okay. Okay, let's see. I love it.
I shall toss Wassair about like a rag doll.
Let's see. This should be the one where he gets sent in.
Unstoppable.
Here we go.
Charge.
Charge. Yeet! Charge indeed. Well, there's your, ah, boy, oh boy. There's your, biotic god. They knew what they were doing. Even I knew what I was doing, and I'm like, he's going to get messed up. I'm definitely sure I would have been like, charge, go, do the thing. It's a good thing ME2 didn't die in our playthrough. Well, yeah, our playthrough. Good enough for me. Ah, the playthrough of a biotic god. Well, I think I'd probably call that a stream, though. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Mass Effect 2's ending, like it should be. I enjoyed Mass Effect 1's ending, like it should be. Mass Effect 3? We'll see how that ending goes, because I have a ton of opinion on that. Good, and probably bad. But we had our fun. I enjoyed my good laughs. But I won't lie. Just so it's a heads up, Mass Effect 3, we deal with the Reapers. Once and for all. Till then, I hope you have a good rest of your week, everyone. And I'll see you guys. We'll see, Fonzie. We'll see. Till then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.